new episode of our English class. In the previous class, we discussed about the third lesson, and today we are moving on to the fifth lesson. Our fourth lesson is avoided. Due to the lockdown and the coronavirus, our fourth lesson is avoided, and today we are moving on to the fifth lesson. Our fifth lesson is the foolish Brahman. The foolish Brahman. The foolish Brahman. The foolish, F-O-O-L-I-S-H, foolish, B-R-A-H-M-A-N, Brahman, the foolish Brahman. Okay, you take page number 36, all of you take your text, page number 36. Man is a social animal who likes appreciation. That means human beings are social animals. We are living in a society and we are depending on each other for our livelihood. We are depending on each other for our livelihood also. Man is considered as a social animal. Man is considered as a social animal. He is living in a society and he is depending on others for their livelihood. So man is called a social animal and he likes appreciation. As a social animal, human beings likes appreciation. Appreciation means when somebody appreciates us for our deeds, we will be very happy. And human beings likes appreciation. He believes others more than himself. He believes in others more than himself. If we are dressed in a well manner, when somebody is saying you are looking gorgeous or you are looking very beautiful, we feel very happy. If somebody is saying that you are looking ugly or you are looking very dull, you feel some dullness, you are not feeling comfortable. We like the appreciation of others and we believe in others more than ourselves. If we are in an optimistic, we are thinking in an optimistic way, we don't feel any dullness when others remarks on you. And if we are believing in others more than ourselves, that will be a dangerous thing. Believe in yourself, that is the best thing. Believe in ourselves, that is the best thing. Be optimistic, always be optimistic. Here, man is a social animal and who likes appreciation. A-P-P-R-E-C-I-A-T-I-O-N. Appreciation. A-P-P-R-E-C-I-A-T-I-O-N. Appreciation. A-P-P-R-E-C-I-A-T-I-O-N. Appreciation means Abhinandanam. Appreciation, Abhinandanam. Then man likes appreciation. He believes others more than himself. He believes in himself, but he believes in others. When somebody is saying a remark about you, we are going along with that remark. But you always keep in mind that you are best and you believe in yourself. That is the best way. Some children play tricks on others. Some children are in the habit of playing tricks on others or ridiculing others. Ridiculing means mocking, kaliyakula. Some children are in the habit of making fun of others, Have you ever played a trick on someone? As you are children, have you ever played a trick on others? Did you get away with it? Write about it. It is a comprehensive work for you. You write about a trick you have played on others. If you ridiculed some friends, you narrate that incident and write 5 sentences about that here. Okay, you write 5 sentences about your deed and take a photograph of this page and send it to me in WhatsApp. Okay, let us move on to the chapter. You please listen to the text, page number 37. There are many people who never bother to think rationally before they take an action. There are many people are in the habit of not bothering to think rationally before they take an action. They believe what others say and act on it. Sometimes they have to face the consequences of such acts. There are many people who never bother to think rationally before they take an action. Rationally means based on reason. Think rationally means based on reason. The new word is rationally. R-A-T-I-O-N-A-L-L-Y. Rationally. Rationally means based on reason. We are thinking about a reason. There are many people who never bother to think rationally. That they are not thinking about the reason, they are thinking about what others would say. If you are doing a thing, you believe in yourself, you can make it a successful one, and you never think about the remarks of others, you never think about the remarks of others, you think reasonably about that before they take an action. They believe what others say. Such kind of people, that means they do not think rationally about what they are doing, and such kind of people, that kind of people, what did they do? They believe in others more than ourselves. They believe in others. When I am doing a thing, when I am plucking a flower from a plant, don't think about what others would say. When somebody come and remark that, why do you pluck that flower from the plant, then you don't feel hurt. That means you believe in yourself. It is your need to pluck that flower from the plant. Say like that, it is my deed, it is my wish. So, who are you to question me? Ask like that. But when somebody asks you, why do you pluck that flowers, you don't feel hurt about that. So I am sorry, I don't think about that. Don't say like that. You always be confident in your deeds. You always be confident in your deeds. They believe what others say and act on it. And such kind of people are thinking about what will others say, what if I do that, what will they feel. Don't think about that. Sometimes they have to face the consequences. Consequences means result. Consequences. Consequences. Consequences means results. Consequences. If we are doing something, we have to face the consequences. We are ready to face the consequences of our action. We are always be ready to face the consequences of that action. If our deeds are good, we will be paid or we will be rewarded well. If our deeds are not good, we will be rewarded like in that manner. We will be rewarded in that manner. Okay, then you will be very alert to face the consequences of your action. We have to face the consequences of our action. Sometimes they have to face the consequences of such acts. Okay, I will read that paragraph once more. You please listen. There are many people who never bother to think rationally. Rationally means based on reason. There are many people who never bother to think rationally before they take an action. They believe what others say and act on it. Such kind of people believe in what others will say. They are not believing in themselves. They are always thinking about others and what will they say, how will they feel, and like that. Say that and say and act on it. Sometimes they have to face the consequences of such acts. Sometimes they have to face the consequences of. Consequences means results or results of their acts. Okay, I will read that paragraph once more. There are many people who never bother to think rationally before they take an action. They believe what others say and act on it. Sometimes they have to face the consequences of such acts. Second paragraph. Gorakhnath, a Brahmin, was no different. He performed religious ceremonies to earn his living. One evening, he was returning from a nearby village. After performing a puja, one of the villagers had gifted him a young plum goat. The goat was lively. It ran hither and thither so much that he decided to carry it on his shoulders. That is the second paragraph. Gorakhnath. Who is the character in this story? Gorakhnath. Listen to the spelling. Gorakhnath. Gorakhnath. Listen to the spelling. Gorakhnath. Gorakhnath. A Brahmin. He is a Brahmin. Brahmin. Brahmin means the people who are doing puja and the rituals are known as Brahmin. It is the upper caste of the society. Brahmins are considered as the upper caste of the society. Caste system is prevailed in our country, and the Brahmins are considered as the upper caste in the society. Most privileged class in the society, and they are doing pujas. Gorakhnath, a Brahmin, was no different. He is also the same type of people who were always thinking of what others would say. He is not believing in himself, he is believing in others. Gorakhnath is a Brahmin who is and he is not different from the all other human beings. What is his character? He is believing in others and he is not believing in himself. That is the character of Goraknath. Goraknath is a Brahmin and he is like all the other human beings. What is the nature of human beings? Human beings are social animal and they are not all of them. Some of them are not believing in themselves. They are believing in what others would say. Okay, do you understand? Goraknath, a Brahmin, was no different. He performed religious ceremonies. What is the job of Goraknath? He performed P-E-R-F-O-R-M-E-D. Performed religious. R-E-L-I-G-I-O-U-S. Religious means related to religion. Related to religion. Ceremonies. C-E-R-E-M-O-N-I-E-S. Ceremonies. These are the new words from this sentence. Performed P-E-R-F-O-R-M-E-D. Performed religious. R-E-L-I-G-I-O-U-S. Religious ceremonies. C-E-R-E-M-O-N-I-E-S. Goraknath is a Brahmin and he is in the habit of the human beings that are not believing in themselves but believing in what others would say. And he performed, what is his job? He is performing religious duties or pujas. He is performed religious ceremonies to earn his living. To earn his living means to meet the both end of his living. To earn money for his living. What did Goraknath do? Goraknath do or perform religious ceremonies. That means pujas. One evening he was returning home from a nearby village after performing a puja. This incident happened in an evening and he was returning home from his job. What was his job? He was doing pujas or religious ceremonies. After doing a puja, he was returning home from the nearby village. What happened then? One of the villagers had gifted him a young plump goat. P-L-U-M-P. Plump means fleshy. Fleshy means having full of flesh. That means fleshy, plump. One of the villagers, he was performed a puja in the nearby village. We also know that whenever in our house there were so many occasions we are doing pujas. So for doing pujas we are calling famous pujaris from the nearby villages. And here also Goraknath was performing a puja in the nearby village and in the evening he was returning home from the nearby village and he is having a plum goat in his hand. He is having a plum goat with him and from where he get the plum goat? He got the plum goat from the villager. One of the villager gifted him a young plum goat. Plum means fleshy. P-L-U-M-P. Plum. P-L-U-M-P. Plum. Plum means fleshy. One of the villagers where he performed the puja gifted him. Gifted means give us a gift. Give us a gift. Gifted. G-I-F-T-E-D. One of the villager gave him a plum goat as a gift and it was a young goat. It was a young fleshy goat. The goat was lively. The goat was not a lazy one. It was very lively. It was very active. Lively. L-I-V-E-L-Y. Lively. The goat was very lively. What kind of a goat was it? It was a young goat. It was a fleshy goat. Fleshy means plum. Plum goat and it was very lively. It was a lively goat. It ran hither and thither. That is a old English usage. Hither and thither means here and there. It ran here and there so much that he decided to carry it on his shoulders. The goat is very lively, it is very active, it is very smart and it ran here and there, hither and thither. Hither and thither means here and there. The goat ran here and there, so the Brahmin, that means Goraknath, decided to carry the goat on his shoulders. What did Goraknath decided? Goraknath decided to carry the goat on his shoulders. Do you understand the meaning of this paragraph? Listen to the paragraph. Gorakhnath, a Brahmin, was no different. He performed religious ceremonies to earn his living. One evening, he was returning from a nearby village after performing a puja. One of the villagers had gifted him a young plump goat. The goat was lively. It ran hither and thither so much that he decided to carry it on his shoulders. Okay, is it clear? Let us move on to the new words. Appreciation. Listen to the spelling. Appreciation. Appreciation. Then rationally. Rationally. Then consequences. 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 Then Gorakhnath. Gorakhnath. Brahmin. Brahmin. Performed. Religious. Religious. Ceremonies. Plump. Gifted. Then lively. These are the new words from these two paragraphs. Okay, is it clear? I will read that words once more. Appreciation, rationally, consequences, Gorakhnath, Brahmin, perform, religious, ceremonies, plump, gifted, lively. Okay. Yes, listen to the text. I will read the paragraphs once more. There are many people who never bother to think rationally before they take an action. They believe what others say and act on it. Sometimes they have to face the consequences of such acts. Gorakhnath, a Brahmin, was no different. He performed religious ceremonies to earn his living. One evening, he was returning from a nearby village after performing a puja. One of the villagers had gifted him a young plump goat. The goat was lively. It ran hither and thither so much that he decided to carry it on his shoulders. Okay, let us move on to the next paragraph. Listen to the text. 3 clever crooks of the village saw Gorakhnath. They wanted the goat. They had eaten nothing and their mouth watered when they saw the goat. That is the next paragraph. 3 clever crooks of the village saw Gorakhnath. On the way, he was returning from the other village or nearby village to his village, and he was on the way and he was carrying who? The Brahmin. Gorakhnath was carrying the fleshy goat on his shoulders. On the way, he saw 3 clever crooks. Crooks. Crooks means wicked people. Wicked people, not good people. They are doing some tricks on others. Crooks means people who are doing some tricks on others are known as crooks. 3 clever crooks of the village saw Gorakhnath. They saw Gorakhnath on the way. They wanted the goat. What did they want? The crooks were hungry and they wanted the goat. The goat was a fleshy one, so they wanted the goat. They had eaten nothing. They are having an empty stomach. They had not eaten anything, so their mouth watered. Their mouth watered means, what is the meaning of mouth watered? Their mouth watered. Listen to the spelling. Watered. Now, if when we saw some mouth-watering dishes, that means some spicy or mouth-watering dishes, our mouth will get water on it. That is known as mouth-watered dishes. Here, the crooks, 3 clever crooks, they were very clever. They were very cunning. Cunning means fox is a cunning animal. It will do anything for winning their goals. It will do anything for winning their or achieving their goals. That is known as crooks. Here, 3 crooks saw Gorakhnath while returning to home. He was on his way and 3 crooks saw him, and they were impressed by the goat. The goat was a fleshy one, and the three crooks were very hungry. They are having an empty stomach, so they were impressed. They wanted the goat. What did they want? They wanted the goat, so they decided to play some tricks on Goraknath. So they decided to play some tricks on Goraknath. Three clever crooks of the village saw Goraknath. They wanted the goat. They had eaten nothing and their mouth watered when they saw the goat. On seeing the goat, their mouth get watered. That means they were badly impressed by the fleshy goat. They were badly in need of that fleshy goat. They were having an empty stomach. They had not eaten for so many times, so their mouth get watered on seeing the fleshy goat. Three clever crooks of the village saw Goraknath. They wanted the goat. They had eaten nothing and their mouth watered when they saw the goat. Just look at the goat, said the first crook. The first crook appeared in front of the Brahmin. The first crook appeared in front of the Brahmin and said him, just look at the goat, said the first crook, licking his lips. He is licking his lips. He is impressed. He wanted to eat the flesh of the goat. He wanted to eat the flesh of the goat, licking his lips. What lovely meat it would make. Just look at the goat, said the first crook. The first crook said to the other two people. There are three clever crooks in the village, and the first one said to the other two people. The first one said to the other people that, look at the goat, he licking his lips. What lovely meat it would make. It will be a lovely meat for us. It will be very tasty. Let us play a trick on the Brahmin and get hold of the goat. Anyway, by doing some tricks on the Brahmin, the Brahmins are very straightforward people and they don't think about the tricks. So we wanted to anyway playing some tricks, we can catch hold of the goat. We will get the goat by playing some tricks. Let us play tricks on the Brahmin and get hold of the goat, said the second group. They decided to play some tricks on the Brahmin and get the goat. I have already thought of a trick, said the third one. The first group, the second group and the third group were planning a trick to play to the Brahmin and get hold of the goat. Listen carefully to me, both of you. And the third crook explained how they can play a trick on the Brahmin and get hold of the goat. They decided to plan for it. Just look at the goat, said the first crook, licking his lips. What lovely meat it would make. Let us play a trick on this Brahmin and get hold of the goat, said the second crook. I have already thought of a trick, T-R-I-C-K. Listen to the spelling. T-R-I-C-K. Trick. T-R-I-C-K. Trick means pranks. P-R-A-N-K-S. Pranks. Let us have a play a trick on the Brahmin and catch hold of the goat. Goraknath with the goat on his shoulder was walking happily when the first crook walked up to him and said, Goraknath was on his way to home and he was carrying the goat on his shoulders. Where was the goat? The goat was on the shoulders of Goraknath. Shoulders. Listen to the spelling. S-H-O-U-L-D-E-R-S. Shoulders. S-H-O-U-L-D-E-R-S. Shoulders. The goat was now on the shoulders of Goraknath and he was walking happily when the first crook walked up to him and said, he was on his way to home and he was walking happily with the goat. Goraknath, the Pujari, was walking happily with the goat. Then at that time, the first crook appeared in front of him and said, are you a Brahmin? You are a Brahmin, are you not? He is asking a question to the Pujari, that means Brahmin, Goraknath. Are you a Brahmin? Is it right? Then why are you carrying a dirty dog on your shoulder? Carrying. Listen to the spelling of carrying. C-A-R-R-Y-I-N-G. Carrying. C-A-R-R-Y-I-N-G. Carrying. The first crook is asking some questions to Goraknath. Are you a Brahmin? Aren't you? Then why are you carrying a dirty goat? Dirty dog. Dirty. D-I-R-T-Y. Dirty. Listen to the spelling. D-I-R-T-Y. Dirty. It is not beautiful, it is dirty. It is a dirty dog. The first crook says that he is carrying a dirty dog on his shoulder. If people see you, they will not give you work. If people see a pujari is carrying a dirty dog. A pujari is carrying a dirty dog on his shoulder, then people will think badly of you. People will think ill of you. People will think bad of you, and they will not call you for doing pujas. They will not call you for doing pujas. Then how can you earn your livelihood? Then how can you get money for your livelihood? They will mock at you, they would not give you work. They will not give you work. What has come over it? Then what will be your future? The first crook appeared in front of Gorakhnath and he is asking so many questions to the Brahmin. The first crook, they planned well for getting the god, and in this paragraph we have seen that Gorakhnath is happily carrying the god on his back and he is walking happily to his home. At that time the first crook appeared in front of Gorakhnath and he is asking so many questions to him. And he is asking so many questions to him. What are the questions? The first crook asked Gorakhnath, are you a Brahmin? Then aren't you a Brahmin? Then why are you carrying a dirty dog on your shoulder? The goat is described as a dirty dog. The first crook described the goat as a dirty dog, and if he is asking the Brahmin that if you are carrying a dirty dog on your shoulders, then when people will saw you, what will they think? And they will not call you for doing any pujas. They will not call you for any work. Then how can you get money for living? How can you get the money for your living? It will be very bad of you. Then the first crook described the goat as a dirty dog. The first crook described the dog as a dirty dog. Is it clear? Then look on the new words from this paragraph. Crooks. C-R-O-O-K-S. C-R-O-O-K-S. Crooks means wicked people. C-R-O-O-K-S. Crooks means wicked people. Wanted. W-A-T-E-R-E-D. Wanted. Then tricks. T-R-I-C-K-S. Tricks. T-R-I-C-K-S. Tricks. Shoulders. S-H-O-U-L-D-E-R-S. Shoulders. S-H-O-U-L-D-E-R-S. Shoulders. Next word is carrying. C-A-R-R-Y-I-N-G. Carrying. C-A-R-R-Y-I-N-G. Carrying. Next word is dirty. D-I-R-T-Y. Dirty. Okay. I will read that portion once more. You please listen to the text. 3 clever crooks of the village saw Gorakhnath. They wanted the goat. They had eaten nothing and their mouth watered when they saw the goat. Just look at the goat, said the first crook, licking his lips. What lovely meat it would make. Let us play a trick on this Brahmin and get hold of the goat, said the second crook. I have already thought of a trick, said the third. Listen carefully to me, both of you. Gorakhnath, with the goat on his shoulder, was walking happily when the first crook walked up to him and said, you are a Brahmin, are you not? Then why are you carrying a dirty dog on your shoulder? If people see you, they will not give you work. What has come over you, then what will be the consequence of that? Let us stop here for today and I will say the summary once more. There are many people. At the first paragraph, the nature of human beings are described. The nature of human beings are described. Human beings are considered as a social animal. Human beings are considered as a social animals because they are living in a society and they are depending on each other. They are depending on each other for many reasons. Here, some people are in a habit of not bothering about or thinking rationally about their acts. Some people are in the habit of never thinking rationally. Rationally means thinking about a reason, based on reason. Rationally means based on reason. They are not thinking reasonably. They are always thinking about the others. They are not believing in themselves. They are thinking about or believing in others. They are not believing in themselves. They are thinking about what others will say. They are always thinking about what others will say, and they believe what others say and act on it. They are thinking about the others' opinion, and they will act accordingly. They will act not for their satisfaction, for satisfying the others. Some people are in the habit of not thinking about their satisfaction. They are acting for satisfying others. They are acting for satisfying the needs of others, and they have to face the consequences of that. As a result, the people who are acting according to the wish of others have to face the consequences of their deeds. Here, Gorakhnath is a Brahmin, and he is doing religious ceremonies. He is performing religious ceremonies for earning his livelihood. He is doing pujas in the village and the other nearby villages. One day, he is returning home in the evening after performing a puja in the nearby village. One of the villagers gave him or gifted him a fleshy lamb. Lamb means fleshy. A fleshy lamb. Lamb means young one of a goat is called a lamb. It was a fleshy lamb. It was a fleshy goat. The goat was very lively. It was very active. It was very smart, and it was running here and there. What was the goat doing? It was running here and there. Hither and thither is an old English usage for here and there. The goat was running here and there, and then the goat was walking with the Brahmin. While walking, the goat was running here and there, and the Brahmin couldn't manage it. So he decided to carry the goat on his shoulders. Who is the Brahmin? Gorakhnath is the Brahmin, and so he decided the goat was running here and there. So he decided to carry the goat on his shoulders. As a result of that, he is carrying the goat on his back and walking happily to his home. And returning his home, he is walking happily with the goat. At that time, there lived in the village, there lived 3 wicked people. That means 3 groups lived in the village, and they saw Gorakhnath. On his way back to the village, he was seen by 3 crooked people. Crooks means wicked people. They were on seeing the fleshy goat. They wanted the goat. The meat of the goat will be very tasty. They think that, and they were hungry. Their stomach was empty, so they decided to play a trick on the Brahmin and catch hold of the goat. The first crook, second crook, and third crook planned for it. They planned to play a trick on the Brahmin. For that, while the Brahmin was walking happily with the goat, the first crook come in front of him, appeared in front of him, and he asked so many questions to the Brahmin. That means Gorakhnath. He asked the Brahmin, "Are you a Brahmin? Are you not?" Then a Brahmin is carrying a dirty. Why are you carrying a dirty dog on your shoulder? If people see you carrying a dirty dog on your shoulder, what will they think about you? And they will not call you for your work. And then what will be your future? Then you will not get money from your work. And then how can you gain your livelihood? These are the questions asked by the first group to the Brahmin Gorakhnath. Okay, let us wind up here today. And you read the text so many times as possible. It is a very interesting story. And if you are ready, you can read the other portion also, other remaining part also. Okay, let us continue in the class. In the next class. Thank you.